Okay, Thornby Manor by Stephanie Bramwell-Lawes. So obviously this is my proof copy. I will pop a little picture of the actual cover on here. We're following Briar Munro. She's a recently orphaned young woman whose comfortable upbringing has fallen apart after both of her parents have died and they have left her secretly destitute. She's hiding it from her sister. She feels like she's got no choice but to fall upon the mercy of an old aunt who has been living out of the country for many, many years. While she's waiting for her aunt to arrive back in England, Briar accepts an invitation to stay at the imposing Thornby Manor, the estate of the enigmatic Lord Danville and his wife, Lady Danville. Shrouded in a thick mist that never seems to abate, Briar arrives at the manor only to discover Lady Danville has passed away, and there are rumours circulating about the cause of her death. When their son Gabriel returns to the manor, Briar feels drawn to him, and he confides in her that he believes there is something unnatural about the way his mother died, and is convinced that his father, who his relationship is tenuous with at best, is hiding something. What initially appears to be a refuge for Briar quickly becomes something far more sinister, with reports of ghostly apparitions, a locked floor of the house hiding who knows what secrets, and a peculiar governess who seems to be well above her station. Right, so to me, the manor itself is the novel's main character, even though Briar is the one telling the story. Perched above this mist-covered lake, riddled with locked rooms, shadowy corridors, whispers in the night, footsteps, and this lingering grief, Thornby Manor radiates unease from the moment that Briar arrives. Oppressive, haunted by shadows and memories, everyone Briar speaks to seems to believe that this manor is a place to be afraid of and somewhere to be avoided at all costs. But that being said, Briar is not your average passive gothic heroine. She's strong-willed. She is not afraid to hold her own against Danville's male guests. She speaks her mind. And when things start to become a little bit concerning, she doesn't stand idly by and just let stuff happen to her. Instead, she makes a stand and she joins Gabriel in his search for evidence of what is happening in this house. Her growing connection with Gabriel adds a little bit of romantic tension, but this never overwhelms the main plot and the mystery, so it actually just adds a little bit of extra tension. Gabriel is this magnetic, emotionally charged man, yet he also appears to be a bit dangerous, and it keeps you and Briar questioning who can actually be trusted. I got some serious Rebecca vibes from this book, with this metaphorical ghost of Lady Danville hanging over the whole novel like a big black cloud. Just like Rebecca and other books such as Jane Eyre, The Woman in White, it explores isolation, repression, obsession, and this kind of dangerous imbalance of power within Victorian aristocratic households. The author has also cleverly woven in a commentary on Victorian attitudes towards women's autonomy and mental illness, in particular, anyone viewed as socially inconvenient, slightly different, emotionally unstable. The author's writing is absolutely stunning. You get this gorgeous, evocative prose that doesn't become overly complicated or heavy. The imagery of these mist-shrouded grounds, candlelit hallways, distant footsteps, secret conversations, hidden passageways, it just creates this suffocating atmosphere that throws you right into Briar's shoes, and you feel everything that she's feeling. It's an absolutely phenomenal debut. Captures everything I love about a haunted house mystery, but with a little bit of added emotion and depth. It was absolutely unputdownable, had me hanging on every word, beginning to end, and I rated it 4.5 stars.